Over 750 stocks in one fund. Yes, you heard that right. Groww Mutual Fund launches India's only Nifty Total Market Index Fund. The new fund offer or NFO opens on 3rd October 2023 and closes on 17th October. Explore now. Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme related documents carefully.
Hey, hi, this is Kirubakaran Rajendran. Welcome to another video with Groww. So in this video, we're going to talk about VWAP trading strategy. So we'll explain first what is VWAP, like volume, weighted average price. So how it is different from the normal moving average price and how the VWAP is calculated, and using VWAP, how you can take a trading strategy decisions. So this is what we are going to address in this video. So why VWAP is considered one of the important indicator, and why many specific traders are following VWAP to trading decisions? Because most people trade based on price action, right? So based on how the price behaves, price moves, they take a trading decision. So in addition to that, some people check the volume also. So by combining both price plus volumes, you exactly know how strong that specific trend is and how the weak the trend is going to be if the volume is lesser. So by combining this price plus the volume, you are able to plot one specific average. So as long as the price trades above this VWAP range, it is considered to be bullish, and if the price trades below this VWAP range, then it is considered to be bearish. So that is how people accordingly take trading decisions whether to go long or go short. So first we will explain how this VWAP is calculated in an Excel sheet, and then we'll move on to explaining a trading strategy, how you can use this VWAP to take a trading buy decisions or sell decisions. So this is the price and volume data of ITC on an intraday time frame. So as you could see, from 11 o'clock to 11:10, I have plotted the ITC symbol, where the candle high price, low price, and candle close price is taken, and along with that, each minute what is the volume, that is also plotted. So now using this, we are going to calculate the VWAP. So I'll explain the step-by-step process here. So first we are going to calculate a typical average price. Typical average price is nothing but you are calculating the average price for that candle with the high, low, and close values. So for a candle, you have open, high, low, close. So you ignore the open. So using the high, low, close values, you are calculating a certain average price. So this average price is nothing but the average price of these values, high, low, and close. So you plot it and you calculate this typical average price for all these values from 11 o'clock to 11:10. So I'm calculating one by one. So it just gives me what is the typical average price. So using this typical average price only, we are going to calculate the rest of the prices. So the next one is VP, which is volume price. So you just have to multiply the volume column with the typical average price. So if you calculate that, this is the value that you get. So you just replicate with respect to all the time series from 11 o'clock to 11:10. If I just replicate the same formula, then it just gives me the VP value, which is nothing but volume multiplied by typical average price. So next we are calculating cumulative VP. So cumulative volume price is nothing but you just keep adding each of this VP price. So in this first row, I just added this VP price. In the next row, I added the current, that particular candle's current VP with respect to previous cumulative VP. So likewise, I keep on adding these VP price. So these all together gives me the cumulative VP price. So next we are going to calculate the cumulative volume. So cumulative volume is nothing but you just keep adding the volumes in each row. So the first row, this is a value, and the second row you add the current volume with the previous cumulative volume. So you repeat the same thing for each of this from 11 o'clock to 11:10. So now you have the cumulative volume. So we have all these volumes now, where we have total average price, we have VP volume price, we have cumulative VP, we have cumulative volume. Now using this, we are going to calculate VWAP. So VWAP is nothing but you just have to divide these two columns to get the VWAP values. So let me show you how it is done. So now to calculate VWAP, you just divide the cumulative VP with cumulative volume. So you will have this VWAP value. That's all. So for each and every candle, you are getting the VWAP value. So now let's see how you can add this VWAP indicator into the chart, and then we'll see how you can trade based on specific trading strategy based on VWAP. I'll just explain the rules of the VWAP trading strategy. So I've just opened Bajaj Finserv chart here. So you just go to indicators here. So now once you open Groww terminal, once you open any of the chart of any of the stocks, click on indicators and type VWAP here and then click on it. That's all. It would automatically plot the VWAP average indicator here. So using which you can clearly see whether that particular stock is trading above VWAP or trading below VWAP. So as I explained earlier, if you're trading with intraday time frame, give 5 minutes. So now after we plot the VWAP indicator on a 5 minutes time frame, you just ignore the first candle because usually because of gap ups and gap downs, the values could be disproportionate. So we just ignore this candle. So you focus on the next candle. So first, after you are ignoring the first 5 minutes candle, check the next candle if it is closing above the VWAP. So yes, so this specific candle has closed above VWAP. So the first condition is met. The next condition is after this candle, the second candle should be closing above the previous candle. So obviously, the second candle, which is this green candle, that is also closed above the previous candle. So now our entry condition is met, which means that you are ignoring the first candle. The second candle should be above the VWAP and the third candle should be above the previous candle. So above this specific candle. So this is the trigger candle. So the second candle, this is the second candle. So this candle should close above the previous candle, should close above the trigger candle. So if that is done, then our entry trigger is this specific second candle. So what we have to do is we should enter into this specific trade only when this candle high is crossed. So this candle high is, this is the levels. So if 1589, if that level is crossed, we are going to go long in it. So if you observe this Bajaj Finance, even though opened gap up, we are not directly entering into it. We are just waiting and observing for our right entry to form. So exactly the right entry was formed. The first candle closed above the VWAP. The second candle closed above the previous candle. And the second candle is high. When it is crossed, we are going to go long in it. So once our VWAP condition is met, let us see how the entry should be done, how the stop loss should be kept, where the trailing short stop loss should be kept, and then where do we exit by day end. See, first condition is met where the candle closed above VWAP, and the second condition is where the second candle should close above the previous candle. So that is also done. So now the second candle's high becomes the entry trigger. So whatever that second candle's high price, which is 1589, becomes the entry trigger. So when the stock crosses that high price, we are going to enter into it by keeping the stop loss. This specific candle, the second candle's low will be the stop loss, which is 1577. So the entry trigger, this candle high, which is 1589, was crossed at this level where approximately around 11 o'clock, when market moved up, it crossed that specific high price. So we just entered here. So now our initial stop loss will be that particular candle's low. So the second candle's low will be low price will be the stop loss, which is approximately 1577. So we enter at 1589 and 1577 as our stop loss here once we entered. Then as the market keeps moving up, you keep the VWAP as your trailing stop loss. So only when it closes below that VWAP, you exit it. Otherwise, exit by day end, which is approximately around 320, or as per your broker, whatever is the intraday cutoff time, we exit by that time. So using this strategy, whenever the market trends big time, like as you could see clearly on Friday, Bajaj Finance trended big time. By using this strategy, we entered long here. We did not enter in the morning itself. We waited for the right opportunity. We entered here and we were able to ride the complete trend and made very good profits. So earlier we checked the entry for long. So now we'll check the entry for short. So this is a Marico chart on Friday where the market was in downtrend. As you could see, we are ignoring the first candle. So the first 5 minutes candle, we are ignoring it, and then we are looking for the a candle which closes below the VWAP. So the next candle did not close below VWAP. Here also it did not close. It was moving up, moving up. This candle closed below VWAP. So our condition should be a candle should close below VWAP, and the next candle should be closed below the previous candle. But that condition did not satisfy here because it was a green candle. So again, next to this condition satisfied here where candle closed below VWAP, but the next candle closed green. It did not close below the previous candle. So in the whole place, our condition did not meet here, and then market moved up. Only by this place where the trigger candle, it followed our condition where it closed below VWAP. And the next candle after that, that also closed below the previous candle. So our entry condition is satisfied now. So now all we have to do is wait for that candle low to cross. If that candle low is crossed, our entry is done. So with this Mariko position, now finally the entry trigger candle came here, and the next candle also satisfied the condition. So when this candle's low is crossed, we are going to short. That was done here, where as you could see, I have mentioned short entry, because that is when the previous candle's low price was crossed. So we have entered around 543 levels, and we have kept that previous candle high as our stop loss, and we entered short here. And the moment we entered short, the market started going down. So just like the previous example, we did not go short immediately. We just waited for the right opportunity, where the right opportunity did not come until 11 o'clock. Until then, the market was moving in zigzag. And once our candle pattern formation is formed, where the trigger candle came in, followed by the next candle which closed below that, and then we took a short entry, and we totally rode the down move. So from here we shorted, and then we covered here by day end. So just like the long example, in the short also we will use the VWAP as our trailing stop loss. So after we shorted here, the initial stop loss will be the trigger candles high price as the stop loss. And once we shorted, we keep trailing the stop loss using the VWAP, and by day end we exited it. Since it is an intraday position, we are not carrying the positions overnight. You just enter as per the trigger and close it by 3:20 in the evening. If not, even in case if there is any market reversal, if it closes above VWAP, your trailing stop loss will hit. You just have to exit from it. So this is the details of the VWAP trading strategy. I hope you found this video really helpful. So I'll see you guys next week with another topic. Bye.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing. Please read the risk disclosure documents carefully before investing in equity shares, derivatives, mutual fund, and or other instruments traded on the stock exchanges.